the pirate section. Spider horse thing. I'm not really sure what I was doing. That lights up. See a little horse skeleton thing down there? That lights up. Skull lights up. That does not light up, but there's a lot of light out here that shines on it. This is really, really heavy, and the winds get so strong here. I've had this dude try to take off out into the neighbor's yard, so that's why he is hurricane staked to the ground in the way that he is. And then as you come along, I got this little coffin I made, and right now I just got some stuff sitting in there and a little dude in there, but this is for holding pumpkins that the kids carve. We set them up like on the bench there. We'll set them up on that bench. I've got another little stand here by the heater. When you come up to the front porch, we have a propane heater, so you don't have to be so miserable. I got this little stand here. I build them all over the place out here so that the kids have, when they're done, they can display their work. And there's a thing up there and a hiding pumpkin in there, and that is another prop. That is a trash can monster, and it looks very unassuming. And unfortunately, there's been a lot more adults than there has kids fall into this tree, this magnolia tree here, and pee in my yard because of that can. It has a I don't even remember what we were using it for. It was like dog food storage or something, and we've got different bins for that now, but in there it's covered up, and I'm not going to take the towel off of it because it will make a racket. There's a dude in there that's hanging out, and then the bottom of that there is a shiatsu massager hammer thing, you know, for your muscles, and it's on a motion sensor, and when you come by, this can comes to life, and it bangs around and it jumps around, and people are just like, oh, I don't know what he was thinking there. That's not much of a thing, you know, it's not scary. And then it does its thing, and they fall in the yard and they drop their candy. So and I just ran the cords out the backside there. In the dark, that glows, that orange, like you can see here, it's glowing. And so it gets your attention, but it's not. It ain't spooky, right? Well, that's just what I did for this. But when I first started out, I didn't have a massager motor in that. I had a chain, which I think it's still back there. Anyway, I had a chain and a spring, and I hooked a spring onto the front of this thing and kind of staked it down, and I would pull it with a string, and it would pull against that spring. The spring would jerk it back straight up, you know, and it had logging chain on the back, so it'd go bang, 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 like that. And so we'd get together, the kids sit in the office window in there, and like, oh, here they come, okay, get ready, bang, 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 and scare the crap out of people. You know, so you don't have to have all this stuff if you don't, you know, you don't have motors, or you don't have access to it, or you don't want to wire it up because you're afraid of the current, or for whatever reason. But you can get around that. You can do it old school mechanical apparatus, you know, or just have somebody sit there in a dark suit, shake it. I don't know, right? You just got to think outside the box. This has a photosensitive eye, like, you know, your motion lights. You can get one that has a test feature on it, and the test feature that's really important, kind of like on the wiper motor things. There's only a few things that are really important. One thing about motion sensors is if you go and get a $21 thing at Home Depot, or you find one at the Goodwill or whatever, St. Vincent's or whatever you call it, right? You go in there, you go to these places, make sure it's got a test feature, because if it's just a timer thing, it usually doesn't come down very long. This thing will run forever. you want one that's around 4 seconds, you know, just enough to really be annoying if it goes off several times, but not, you know, minutes on end. So you put it in the test feature, and when you walk by it, it does its thing, kicks right off, right? It's not like the motion light when you walk by it's set on for 5 minutes, right? But if you don't have that little test switch, that's what it's going to do. It's going to go for at least a full minute, which doesn't seem much, but it's a long time. So find one with a test feature, and when you wire that in, it's pretty straightforward. There's videos on how to do that. That's how I learned. I watched a video on how somebody took one of those. Now this is 110. It's different when you're going to do like that crawling guy I got that's 12 volt. Totally different setup, but you can take just about anything. Watch Stilt Beast Studios, Alan Hobbs. He will show you the coolest stuff you ever see in your life. He owns Dark Hour now. Well, he has for a couple of years now, but that guy's awesome. Check out his channel, and thank you for checking out mine. I will be showing you some more of the things I'm doing around here and the things I build and how to build them practically and without a lot of money, and something that is fun to do, you know, when you got the time. So thanks for watching once again, and we'll catch you on the next one. Crowhaven out.